Countries around the world are grappling with an unprecedented debt crisis as governments borrow heavily to support their economies. Global debt has skyrocketed from $226 trillion in early 2022 to $315 trillion today, a massive increase in just over 2 years. National debt is composed of corporate, household, and government debt. Corporate debt involves companies borrowing from banks or investors to grow. During the pandemic, many companies took on debt at low interest rates, but as rates have risen to 5.5%, these zombie companies struggle to repay loans. Consumer debt, including credit card and student loans, has surged as people borrow more to cope with economic pressures. However, the largest contributor to national debt is government debt, used to fund expenses and development projects. Economists measure this debt against a country's GDP, with a ratio over 100%, indicating more debt than income. Now, let's explore countries with the highest debt-to-GDP ratios. France, with $3 trillion in government debt, faces challenges from high taxes and low foreign investment. The government aims to stimulate growth through infrastructure and green initiatives. The United States holds over $35 trillion in debt, equating to 123% of GDP. This is driven by an aging population, rising healthcare costs, and consistent overspending. Balancing the budget remains a significant challenge. Italy's debt-to-GDP ratio is 139%. Despite historical setbacks, Italy's economy shows resilience, with a post-pandemic recovery outpacing other European nations. The government plans to cut taxes and boost spending to revive growth. Singapore, with $850 billion in debt, has a debt-to-GDP ratio of 162%. However, Singapore's government emphasizes a strong balance sheet, investing in infrastructure projects that provide economic value. The country's economy is robust, benefiting from low taxes and a strategic location for international trade. The global debt crisis also impacts the cryptocurrency market. As traditional markets face instability, investors may turn to cryptocurrencies as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. Additionally, governments might regulate or tax cryptocurrencies more heavily, influencing market dynamics.